and up in the Arctic.
The commander of Canada's Pacific Naval Fleet says his priority is to defend Canada from an ever-evolving list of threats.
It was different last week, it'll be different next week, and so we have to be ready to respond.
Rear Admiral David Patchell has been at the helm on the West Coast since August. He's on the job while the world watches the Trump administration intervene in Venezuela and threaten military action to take over Greenland.
The security situation is dynamic and challenging. But we continue to work closely with our American allies.
Patchell says Canada continues to train with the United States Navy, which he says is dedicated to protecting North America as a whole.
The United States is a key NATO ally, right? As of today, they absolutely are. And until that changes, and I don't expect it to change, we need to work with them, as we do with all 31 other nations in NATO.
Troops from some of NATO's European member nations are arriving in Greenland in response to the acquisition threat from the United States.
I don't think I'd ever be talking about, one NATO member threatening another NATO member, where it used to be good guy, bad guy. Now we're actually having even our own team fighting amongst yourselves politically.
That retired high-ranking military officer says Russia and China remain threats with significant interest in Canada's Arctic.
The North is in play now. This is about resources. This is about strategic influence. And both of those nations do not respect our sovereignty. And this is where the Navy, in particular where you are, comes into play to defend ourselves against those threats.
As for whether it's prepared to do that,
I will be honest in that we are limited in our fleet size right now and the age of some of our ships.
The Prime Minister has repeatedly pointed out Canada has only one operational submarine. Ottawa is working to procure up to a dozen more.
Giving us a true deterrent capability, the ability to protect our sea lanes in a way we have not been able to do for a generation.
Patchell says this harbor won't look the same in a decade, with various other ships in the pipeline.
We will have a new Navy, a modernized Navy, and not just in numbers, but also in capability. And then we need the sailors to fill those ships.
After missing recruiting targets for over a decade, Patchell says the Navy is about 2,000 sailors short.
2025 was a better year for us recruiting-wise, but we expect to recruit over 1,000 people into the Navy in this fiscal year.
The military recently announced significant pay increases, which Patchell says is another signal the government is investing in defense.
Why do we need to grow? To defend Canada, to secure North America, and to be a reliable ally for all of our partners.
Establishing a new Navy he believes will be better equipped to respond to the dynamic security situation and defend Canada. Anna McMillan, CTV News, CFB Esquimalt.